Yo,
Alright,
you
guys,
know,
this is the heartbreak episode. We gonna be venting a lot, so watch out for sexist comments. Bruh, girls just be acting hella erratic out of nowhere, just fucking... If they want to do something, they'll just do it, not knowing what's gonna happen next. Regardless is if it's what they wanted to happen sometimes, you feel me? Like, a lot of the times I've talked to girls, I always said something knowing what they'll say next, and they usually do say it, which is kind of like, yeah, oftentimes they're predictable, but that's like over text sometimes. You never know what they're gonna do.
oh, he's just parking. I got kind of tweaked out for a bit, but I don't know. Wait till he parks. Yeah, dude. Girls will. Okay.
Girls will hurt you.
I don't know how it is for every other girl, but I'm just speaking for like the majority of girls that I tend to see. Is like they're the type who have like maybe 5 guys who want them. She considers them all friends type shit.
Mhm.
But
she talking to one more than the others, but the others reserves.
yeah, but she's also like really talking to you, and she's like, "Don't worry, like they're just friends, whatever, blah blah blah, all this shit." And then it's fucked up that girls will make like really big promises to the point where it's like life-changing type shit, and you're expecting like a change, but it's not
Some
really
girls
gonna
will
go.
just take and take from you, bro.
Girls are girls.
Some girls will just fucking be relentless.
Dude, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up world we live in. It's a fucked up game they're playing.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. If I lost my girl, bro, like if I dead ass lost her, I would have lost fucking around like $350.
That's not that much.
Fucking no, that's just like travel expense. Where's the lighter?
You see, I think the hardest thing about a breakup, and especially when it's just out of the blue like that, when it's just like a girl who's making like a impulsive decision, is like how betrayed you feel because of all the time and energy and knowledge and
Girls will keep you up at
Fucking
night. That is sleep you never get back.
love. Yeah, sleep you just like wasted and
dude,
shit.
Mike
That's
told
just
me-
shit you won't get back, dude.
Mike told me once that if you lose sleep, you're never getting that sleep back.
Yeah.
No matter if you sleep more, you're never getting that sleep back.
Yeah, if you're sleeping more, you're just sleeping more.
And that's not good. But you'll never get the sleep back.
I've been sleeping a lot recently, dude. But I just
Same.
took like the fattest nap earlier. I woke up like, damn.
Bruh, I'll be in bed
is
and I'll just be
good.
looking around and it's like 7, almost 7:30, and I'm like, damn, I got like 10 minutes. I'm gonna take a nap, and then I'll wake up and it's already 8, and it's like, fuck. All right, time to go to school late again.
I woke up in time to go to the after school shit so I could like take a test, and I dead ass was like, it was like 10 minutes past, and I was just like, nah, I missed it already.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
fuck.
Okay. Sometimes I'll just be like, oh, I missed like first period and like a little bit of second period. Okay, we're not going to school today.
Alright,
Just fuck school.
guess there's no school.
We taking a personal day.
This is mental health day.
School should let you take mental health days, bro. That ass.
I do take mental health days away
I take
from
hella
school.
mental health days.
It started in like,
Sophomore year.
I was gonna say 10th grade. Like
I was all of a sudden, I'm just like, fuck.
freshman year was chill. Like it's
Freshman
still kinda,
year, you don't do shit.
it just felt like middle school, but you're in a bigger school.
Freshman
now.
year is like you're an 8th grader still, and you're just surrounded by everyone who's
by
Who
older
thinks they're
kids.
older than you.
Yeah, who thinks they're older than you.
I mean, they are older than you, but they think they're mentally older than you. They're like, look at this baby, bro. I'm a fucking adult. But,
Dude.
like, even now, it's kind of like, yeah, high-key.
Look, here's the thing about being mentally mature in high school, dude. Especially when you're still in high school.
You kind of get a lot of clout.
No, not that. But, like, you get, like, this sense of just... Everyone here is a fucking child.
Everyone here is such a fucking child,
Like-
such a poser. No one here matters.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the fuck out of here, and I'm not going to talk to, like, any of you
Like,
guys after this.
They think all this shit matters, which is the funny part, and then you're just kind of like, like...
If you're not going to college, you don't need straight A's.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like it's such a waste of time to
No,
be like,
even if you are going to college, there's still some schools that'll accept you. You just don't need to give a fuck about, like, the college, you know?
people love to flex their college. Like, I went to Harvard.
Bro, fuck your Harvard
I went to
degree.
Stanford. The fuck?
I bet you sucked a professor off for that shit. No
You
way
either
your
worked your
dumbass
ass off
passed.
too hard to get a scholarship just to go to college, work harder, and then come out of college and not even get a job.
Or you sucked a janitor off in a closet, so he forged
He
like a
bummed you
fucking
in.
yeah. He forged like a signature on like the thing enrollment
Like-
list and got you in and shit.
Like, all of schooling is kind of bullshit.
Is that pimp ass?
The pimp ass janitor with the fucking Mustang.
With the Mustang, bro.
Who your hoe? Do you have a hoe?
Alex, what would you do if a nigga pulled up and just started shooting at us?
I'd probably run at him. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, as of right now, my mental health, I would run at him. I would try. I'd like dodge him. Like,
do some Matrix shit.
Dude, no, not some Matrix shit. Some fucking like Call of Duty ass jump around, move, and like duck and shit where he's not. Cause like, think about it. Your reaction time is very limited when you're actually in like a fucking.
Alex.
No, I'm not saying I'd live. I'm not saying I'd live.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's such a bitch thing to do, to, like, run to him. You could at least, like, try to get his gun and then, like, kill the fuck out of this
That's what I'm
nigga.
saying.
And then you, like,
No,
go
that's-
on a rampage and just go, like, this is GTA, bitch.
Okay,
Bah,
maybe
bah,
not
bah,
a rampage. Maybe not a rampage, but I'd shoot him if I, like, ran at him and got his gun.
Hell no. I'd go on a rampage, bro.
I wouldn't go on a rampage.
Hell no, I wouldn't go on a rampage.
I can't see myself hurting anyone that isn't directly hurting me.
Honestly,
I'm like,
if I were to kill myself, and hey, watch out for this. If
watch
you
out
ever
for
just
my,
see my bank
watch
account
out for my
down,
obituary.
Just watch my bank account statements. If you ever see like $2,000 taken out, like I bought a car, and then I just bought like a fucking 8-ball of Coke, and I just bought like a fucking
If you just see my bank account drown
eighth of,
out,
like weed and
and
shit.
you see my obituary and the next day, bruh, know that I'm not here. Know that I'm taking an indefinite personal day.
Nah, but yeah, I wouldn't kill myself until I'm like 28, 27. I'm being dead ass, dude. Like, I don't.
I'm very, like, as of right now, I'm like, damn. Like, shit. Like, I don't want to do it, but, like, shit, if it don't just look easy.
My body is for some reason very sensitive to like I guess you could say, energies that surround me. So if I'm in like a toxic environment, like I'll suddenly kind of feel like anxious, you know, and I'll be like,
You always feel on edge when you're in, like, a
yeah,
toxic relationship.
especially when I'm
'cause
in
you
like
don't know.
where like the heat's high in that room, then I'm always on guard and shit, kind of just like looking around, you know, like.
I feel like
I don't
I'm
know,
all
it's
like
weird, dude.
if it's hot in a room, I feel like I'm like trying to relax as much as I can, just so like my body isn't tensing up and creating more heat.
Yeah, and the thing about that too is my body is very like dependent on, I guess, how I'm feeling, like my mental state. Like if I'm very good and healthy,
Bro,
you
if
know,
I'm
I'll be
happy as shit, I'll be healthy as
Yeah,
hell.
but if I'm like sad and depressed, I'll feel
I'm
like,
probably eating shitty food. My room probably a mess.
nah. But for me, bro, when I'm sad and not sad, but just like in a depressed mood, it's just like shit, I don't want to do anything. Like,
it's just
at
like,
all.
I'm gonna stay at home and not text or talk to anyone for a minute.
Yeah. I like, yeah. Yeah. Being depressed is fun.
It's kind of like I want to be in my blanket and I don't want to leave.
The thing about being depressed, though, is there's always that, like, little time switch where it's like, all right, get your ass up. Like, you a grown-ass man. You can't be fucking laying around.
Dude, I know exactly how fucking to keep myself from being too depressed in, like, the morning. So fucking, I don't know about y'all, bruh, but, like, I jump out of bed. I don't, like, move my legs to the side and stand up. I, like, jump out of bed just so I'm like, you waking the fuck up. You feel me?
No.
That was me this morning when I was just like, damn, I'm depressed. I don't want to go to school.
It takes me a long time to wake up, dude. I lay there an hour in bed. It's probably really bad for me, but
if I wake up early, bruh, I'm going back to sleep till I have to go.
If I especially wake up early,
I'm not getting ready early. I'm enjoying my time.
I'm fucking going back to bed if I can.
If I have 5 minutes, I am staying in bed.
I'm smoking 10 bowls to fucking knock my ass out so I can go back to bed. Dude, I've done that before where I've smoked so I could go back to bed, but it only made me hungry. So I just started like
you eat and then you don't want to go back to sleep because you just ate a bunch.
But then now I'm like awake and like fucking like slumped. And it's so annoying, bro.
Dude, there's like an ungodly level of slump when it sucks where you're at that equilibrium of I can't go to sleep, but at the same time, I can't like, I don't want to like keep doing shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like I want to go home and lay down, but like when you lay down, you're like, fuck, I can't take a nap. It's too hot, it's too cold. I'm hungry.
It's always like crazy trying to go to sleep, dude.
I can't.
It's so hard for me.
No, it's hard as hell for me to go to sleep now. I don't know why. Fucking like, now it's kind of like, I think that's the reason it's so easy to meditate on my back. Like laying down, some people like fall asleep meditating, but like I can't fall asleep very easily, so I'm kind of just like, that's the perfect way for me to meditate.
Nah, I eventually like loosen up and then I just like
I feel like
my thoughts just disappear and I enter in this void. And it's weird because I entered that void earlier today and then like I just jumped out of it and I remember like
it's a nice place.
Yeah, like my thoughts were kept like constantly running, but I just wasn't paying attention to it. Then all of a sudden my attention for some reason switched to the thing and the girl in the meditation was like, yeah, you can now like open your eyes and shit. I'm like, oh, alright.
Dude, it's like, it feels like sometimes when you're fucking meditating, it goes from everything being on like fast forward to like just fucking it just stops. It doesn't pause, it stops. Like you no longer see the fucking thoughts. Because like a lot of the shit your brain does, like your brain does shit to fuck with you. Like it literally like plants ideas in your head that bother you on purpose. And like when you learn to like, it's not as much about like silencing your thoughts themselves. It's more of just like, you have to just be able to like not care about them. Like don't let them affect you.
Don't give them the power.
Don't give them the power to
like,
fucking
as long as you know what they are, as long as you can like identify your subconscious, like just back talking you and shit, you can like dead ass tell it just to shut the fuck up. Not even just shut the fuck up, just be like, oh yeah, that's just my brain doing its thing and shit, you know? It just doesn't bother you anymore. Because the more you keep on hearing your brain like repeat these same like bad fucking ideas in your head, the more likely it's gonna happen, because that's just affirming it into your brain. Like it's literally, it's like if every day you woke up and said like, I am beautiful, I am rich or some shit into the mirror, then eventually like over time you would dead ass like start attracting things into your life that make you feel rich, make you feel beautiful.
You just start looking better by your own standards.
Yeah,
You just
maybe
feel
your
better.
skin starts clearing
like
up, like
fucking
your hair starts like, you know, doing
all of a
its thing.
sudden you're getting more hours at work.
Yeah, you're getting your money up, like, you know.
Like, definitely surround yourself with positive energy, bro. Like, I'm extremely, like, sympathetic to the point where it's almost, like, telepathic. Like, you feel me? Like, sometimes I'll just see people sad, and then, like, I'll immediately feel it. Or, like, watching fucking...
That's empathetic.
Yeah. Empathetic. Fucking...
But, yeah, I feel you. I'm a empath, I guess people would say.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, an extreme, you know, fucking, like, I feel it, like, oh, shit, that hurts.
Dude, to me, it's a fucking jolt. Like, fucking, like, so sometimes I'll just have thoughts of, like, while I'm doing a thing, and then I'll have a thought of me, like, getting hurt by that thing. Like, if I'm carrying a knife or some shit, like, I have a fucking quick thought, like, split-second thought of me just, like, dropping it, and it stabs me in the foot. I'll feel I just got stabbed in the fucking foot.
Stabbing shit, especially because I've already felt, like, the pain of, like, stabbing, and especially slicing, too, dude. If I see a video of, like, a paper cut, oh, fuck, that hurts.
Dude, I fucking... Sometimes I'll look at cars, and I'll just, like, third-person view, see myself get run over. And then, like, feel it. I'll feel... Like, I've been hit by a car. I know the feeling. And I feel like I'll look at a car, see myself get run over, and then I'll feel it in my side. Just like all of a sudden, I'm really sore.
That's kind of fucked, dude.
No, it's weird. Because fucking, I remember one time my girl was being manic as hell. And I couldn't really do anything about it but support her. But all she would scream is that I don't understand. And I didn't tell her that I understand. I just told her that I'm trying to support her. She was like, I have no one. All I have is you. You're all I have left. And I was talking to her. I'm like, wow. Okay. And then she's like, you don't know how it is to lose everyone. Everyone. And I'm like, what do you mean everyone? And she's like, everyone. And I'm like, who's leaving? Like, when I'm asking for, like, actual details and facts, she didn't have anything to say. And then I was just like, what are you tripping about?
I think she's just kind of looking for that attention from you.
And then fucking, she just started screaming at me because she's like, I lost everyone who mattered. All I have is you. And then I'm like, honey, I understand. Like, that must be really fucking shitty. She's like, you don't understand. Like, what if you lost your friends? Like, what if you lost your best friends that you're gonna, like, move into a house with? And I'm like, well, shit. I'd dap them up and tell them it's been a good time. She's like, no, you wouldn't. You don't understand. I'm like, yeah, but, like, why complain about how shitty it is now if it was always good?
Yeah. Then why are you letting whatever bad happen get in the way of whatever was good? You know? Like, that's just kind of being fake in a sense, right? Like,
I think her friends are fake as fuck, because it's like every other fucking week with her that she would be telling me this.
Oh, yeah, then it's just a drama group, probably.
I don't even know, because she keeps telling me these are the only friends she has. And then I'm like, and she's like, and I keep telling her, why do you need friends? Like, really, fucking solitude is very different from loneliness. When you're able to embrace being alone, you are no longer lonely. You are, in solitude.
In solitude, you are always alone. But in solitude, it's alone by choice.
Solitude is like you're in like a party, but the party is for one. But like loneliness is like you're in a party and it's like an 8-person party, but there's no one there.
Like, look, if you're at home and you're by yourself, and the only time you ever do something interesting is when you're out with your friends, right? And every time you're home by yourself, or like just like in your room by yourself, all you do is just sit around and like kind of play video games, or like you know, just like listen to music, fucking watch YouTube and Netflix and shit, you know? Like most girls only like watch fucking YouTube and Netflix and shit like that, dude. Like they don't play games.
What? Damn, it must be so hard being a girl. Imagine texting 17 people, fucking good morning.
God damn, bro. 17 different guys sending your streaks to like fucking 20 of them, bro. Bruh.
You know what the last message I got from her was?
What?
So me and her had a streak, and it wasn't even intentional. It's just because we would always send pictures to each other.
Yeah.
Motherfucking, we had a 149-day streak.
Damn.
And you know what the last message she ever sent me was at this point? It was a picture with an S on it.
Bruh, it was a streak.
Uh-huh. And you know what I did? I immediately clicked off of it because I saw it was an S, and I'm like, oh, you think I'm trying to get streaks? What the fuck?
What the fuck? So she unadded you?
Mm-hmm.
God damn. That's kind of fucked up, dude. Like, she just disappears out of
She's
nowhere.
telling me she gonna come back. Like, as she was leaving, like, while she's, like, walking out the door, basically, she's, like, fucking telling me, I don't know whether it's gonna be when I'm 18 or when I get, like, when I move out. And I'm like, and I'm just thinking that can be, like, range from, like, a month to several months. And it's only been 2 days, and it's been pretty shit.
Yeah.
And that's coming from me, bruh. Like, I always try to be optimistic. Because fucking, I know how much of a, like, little bitch move it is to just think, oh, everything's ass, and it's gonna just stay ass.
No. Look.
I don't like that. I know I fucking hate when people just see.
I'm a hella fucking optimistic person. I like to look at things from the brighter side of, you know, the picture, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But the thing about being optimistic is there's always this tendency to like overlook certain parts of reality that are, you know, known to be true, but you kind of just
hope for the best.
Yeah, hope for like a little better, that, you know, this certain person or like this certain situation would go how you wanted it, because, you know, maybe like you're having some faith in like the world, the universe, God, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But, you know, it's just, I don't know, optimism gets in the way of like looking at reality for what it is sometimes.
You're looking at the world through rose-colored glasses.
Basically.
You're living a bit naive.
But optimism, yeah.
Optimism, to be honest, has helped me a lot more than being like pessimistic about everything.
Or cynical.
Because you can always be like, everything sucks, and it's only gonna keep sucking.
Yeah, no. I went through a super cynical phase of like where all the spiritual shit, I felt like just went negative for me. Like, I felt like I was manifesting so much good, but yeah, like something bad just like happened out of nowhere and I just got fucked over. And then at that point in my life when I was kind of, you know, going through my breakup with my ex, was around the time when I just felt like the world was just like fucking betraying me, you know?
Dude,
like,
right now, I can't tell you how much everything feels like it's just going wrong.
Yeah, it just feels like it's all coming at you, dude. I remember I was watching even like some shit just to get my mind off things, bro.
There's like no break.
Regular show, I was watching that shit, and guess what fucking episode was on?
The Margaret episode?
When Margaret was moving to college, and I was just like,
fucking God.
Dude, I was just like on
Mordecai
my phone the
was
whole
all
time.
Fucking depressed.
I was on my phone the whole time, not even like paying attention to that shit. But then all of a sudden, I just hear like Mordecai, and then I look up, and she's like, I have to tell you something. I'm like, oh.
What, Margaret? And then she's like, I got accepted into college, and then he's like, his eyes go like wide open.
And then I remember there's this
fucking the shootout ends for like 2 seconds.
There's this other
that episode's gang.
There's this other episode too where Mordecai wants to return his jacket to Margaret because
her
she leaves
sweater.
it in his,
She left it with him, and then
laundry
it
and
still
shit.
smelled like her or some shit.
Yeah, dude, that's fucked up. But like that, I think that episode has the point. You know, it's just kind of like
It's
telling you
attachment.
to move on type shit. Like, I don't know.
It's so easy to get attached to someone.
No, it's look. It's so crazy because like when you're in a breakup, looking at it like from a first person, you know, point of view, you're in their footsteps and shit. Like, it's so devastating. It just feels like your whole world is crumbling, like literally, and it like feels like everything's like I said, turning against you.
Feels
and
like
shit.
everything's like sand in like the palm of your hands. It just keeps falling out, and you can't like do anything to like grab it.
Like you keep trying to like
You can't
desperately grab
hold on to it,
the sauce which was once held in your hand,
and it just keeps dripping through.
and it keeps dripping through. You can't hold liquid.
You can't hold back onto it, bruh. Once it's gone, it's gone.
When it liquidizes, it's free. You gotta let it flow.
They always say like, if you love something, let it free. If it comes back, it was yours. If it doesn't, it never was.
It never was. But
Now I'm
that's
just
the
waiting on
truth.
that quote.
But there's also danger in waiting, which
You can you can wait too long for something. At one point, it just becomes appropriate to like, you have to move on.
Yeah, no.
You can't let something hang on to you that long.
It's hard waiting for something, and it's fucked up, dude. I don't know. I remember having a lot of anxiety, like waiting, like
There's no
shit, what's
quite
gonna happen?
good
Like,
way to get over a breakup sometimes.
like what's gonna happen, you know? Fucking, I literally have no clue.
Feels like every girl
She
I've ever
literally has
dated
no clue.
that I didn't get like as attached as other girls, I would fucking get over them in 3 days. But like, it's only been 2 days, and I still haven't fucking like made any progress. Like, I went backwards somehow.
Because you labeled her as your wife, dude.
Because as far as I know, that's how it was gonna end up. That's where I saw it going, and that's where she saw it going. Fucking.
Women are bipolar as fuck.
No, dead ass. All
you
girls.
can't make a woman wait longer.
All
than
girls.
you.
All girls are bi. It's your job to see if she's bisexual
or bipolar.
or bipolar.
Fucking facts. It's, I don't know. Like I said, if you're a woman and you're watching this shit, which is like not really a chance, but like
We're kind of venting, bro.
it's not. Look, I'm just trying to say you could probably like switch the scenarios around, and it could probably apply to guys too.
Guys are
That's what I'm
jerks.
trying to say. Like, guys are dicks, guys are jerks. You
Oh.
know, and, like, it's not all women who are like fucking assholes. It's just like some girls just fucking.
We're just talking about a specific set of girls that, like, you know, we've had experience with.
You know, for mine, I thought she was special. I thought she.
That's
was,
always
like,
what you think. That's always what you think.
And it
That's
was
always
just,
what
like,
they want you to think.
And there was a point where it just felt like too perfect, and that's when it all went downhill.
Is it me, or is there something more attractive of when you're like dating a girl versus when y'all already in a relationship? Like, it's a
Yeah.
different type of attraction.
It's a honeymoon phase, dude.
Uh-huh.
You get in the honeymoon phase, and then you just feel like, damn, shawty, like,
Shawty like a melody in my head, bro.
she like a bad bitch. What the fuck? And then it goes from that to like, you trying to be my bae, and it's like and then It goes from that to
Are
just,
you gonna be my girl?
It goes from that
To
to fucking just straight up arguments, fucking fighting.
I don't know about fighting.
If you make it past the arguments and fucking
y'all coming out
physical
stronger.
abuse and
Wait,
you make it
abuse?
past
Whoa.
all this case and shit, like you, once you get out, like,
Bro, if there's abuse, bro, heads up, get the fuck out. If there's like physical or emotional abuse, get the fuck out.
hey, it has to be from the guy, girl to the guy.
Oh, if a girl beat me? Fuck no.
No, you gotta let her.
I wouldn't let her beat me, and I'm not gonna like fight her. I'm not gonna like hit her back. I'm gonna get her the fuck.
You just gotta.
I'm gonna
let
just get her
hit you.
off of me.
No, you gotta like be like.
You can't even push a girl off of you? Oh yeah, if you push her, she's gonna hurt herself and then say that you're the one who beat her.
No, you pushed her and then she like scraped her like arm against like the fucking door handle or something.
And she's like, "See, this is my scar."
And it's just
And
like
then
a little cut.
and then you'll be like, "I'm covered in bruises. It was self-defense." And she'll be like, "Cap."
Bitch, what?
I did that in self-defense to you after you shoved me. She's like, "So you had to beat me up this much? The fuck? What the hell's wrong with you?"
No, dude. What's crazy about I've said this before, but Native people and black people are so similar, dude. Because Native girls are the most ratchet bitches. And I swear, I can't speak for black women, but as far as I've seen, like, from just family relations and, you know, like, who's with who, fucking, it's always the Native bitches who are always, like, violent and shit in their relationships, who beat the fuck out of the guy. Because my uncle, bro, he got hit in the back of the head with a fucking hammer.
What? What?
But yeah, guys, kill your friends. What else?
Kill your friends?
No, yeah, don't beat your dick, because that's gay.
Yeah, stop that shit.
Go on NoFap,
Practice
semen retention,
semen retention.
meditate, connect with your higher self, and stare at the sun.
Star.
You gotta stargaze early in the morning, late at night.
You gotta absorb it through your eyelids.